Hello everyone, welcome to my jungle story. I'm Jacqueline, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a couple of different things. I've actually got an unboxing for you guys, and I'm also going to be giving you a mini update on my Spider Farmer plant stand. It's been 3 weeks since I installed it and everything, and there's actually a specific plant in this unboxing that I want to, it's a baby plant, that I want to specifically grow in here until it obviously, gets too big to be able to keep it in here. But I can also do some moving, so I do feel like I'm going to be able to keep it in here for a while. But I thought it would be fun to kind of bring you along the journey of one specific plant in this plant stand, because I could do several different plants, but I feel like that would be a little bit more difficult. Whether if I talk about this specific plant, you guys know that I'm growing it in this Spider Farmer plant stand. And yeah, I want to give you an update as well, just like a little mini one. It's only been 3 weeks, but of course now all of the cars have to pass. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly They actually usually also have the shutters down. It's going to be 30 degrees today, so it's already quite warm in here as well. But yeah, one of the updates is definitely that, it's 28.8 degrees in here now. I'll have Fahrenheit on screen. Sorry if it's backlit, but yeah, maybe I should roll it up. But anyway, let's first get to the unboxing, because there's one plant I want to focus on. There's no surprise that I've ordered once again from plants.com. I did say the last time that there was one specific Anthurium that I was waiting. I was waiting for that to come back in stock. So yeah, let's get to the unboxing. Oh, it's got, maybe this is what they do now. This is the summer edition. I already have this one because I didn't do an unboxing that long ago. So let's get into it. Oh, it's quite a small box, and there is a plant in here that I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but it is still quite a big one. It's okay, I can make a mess up here. I know, it's a bit squished. Okay, let's do the baby ones first. There's also a plant in here for Mitch. Which is actually funny enough at Alocasia. He's not really into Alocasia because they're such drama queens. He's more into Anthuriums. But this is one that he does really, really like. And we did lose the mother plant. So I wanted to give it another try. I'll show you that one first. It is a plug, but oh my word, it is stunning. Wow, this is purple. And ours was never this purple. Look at that. It's not going to pick up on camera. And if I can show you guys properly. If I hold it like this, I can see. I don't have my phone with me, otherwise I would take... I'll take a picture and I'll put it on screen so you guys can see how purple this is. Because if I show it to you like this, you can't really see it. Maybe if I tilt it towards the window. No. So this is a Alocasia azlanii. Oh my word, it's got a teeny tiny little corm. It's rooted very, very nicely. It does have one of those irritating nets around it, which is very annoying, but anyway. But yeah, this is one of Mitch's plants. It's got more leaves than our one ever did. He will be putting this into his cabinet, but also with unboxings, you guys have said that you also like me showing you what I do with the plants, so I'm also going to be including that. I'm just going to do the update and the unboxing up here because the kids are downstairs, and then we will uppot them. And then, okay, I'll maybe show you the one that I'm going to specifically focus on in this plant stand. I'll do that one last, but it does look really good. But this is a wish list Anthurium. Oh my word, it's very rooted. So recently, this is new on their website, they brought out a Anthurium dark phoenix. They also had an Anthurium pap cross dark phoenix. That one was more popular. I thought this one would be. But yeah, I've been wanting one of these for so long. And this is a plant that I honestly did not think I was going to be getting anytime soon, just because on my Botanica I looked everywhere and I couldn't find them. I was keeping my eye out because I want a pure one. And yeah, I did go ahead and get a little baby one. This leaf still is quite soft, but you can see on this leaf like how dark it is. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy I finally got one. Yeah, this is major wish list. Major. Oh, it's just like that, like it's got like a black / chocolatey tinge. Stunning. Can't stop staring at it. It's so pretty. So pretty. It's kind of hard to show you with the backlight. So there's that one. That one will be going in my cabinets, and then I've got a big one. Oh no, there's a new leaf there and it's like pressing. It's a bit squished. It like just fits in this packaging. I'll skip this for you guys because it's going to be loud. Okay, it does not disappoint. It was definitely squished in there, that was for sure. But oh my word, it does not disappoint. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. But honestly, plants.com never disappoints me. Even when I've had damaged leaves, they are so healthy, these plants. Oh, his roots coming out the bottom. I've also never had plants really like, wait, no, I did one. No, that wasn't from plants.com. No, that wasn't from plants.com. I was thinking about an Alocasia that rotted on me like 2 days after I unboxed it, but it wasn't from plants.com. Oh, there's a new leaf here. I hope that's going to be... Oh no, there's a rip in it. Yeah, there's a rip in it. That's sad. So, this is black. This is like black. Okay, I think I'm going to switch my lights off. Is that better? I can't tell if that's better or not. I think now it's going to pick up how dark this is. This is black. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know the story behind the Anthurium Queen of Hearts. That was a wishlist plant last year. And I did end up getting one from Casa Botanica, like a baby one, but it was very expensive then. I paid 80 euros for this teeny tiny little baby. I think that was one of my first ever unboxings that I did on my channel, I think. Because I remember that was the same time I got the monkey tail cactus at my work. Anyway, I was so excited. This plant was doing so well. And I mean, when I unboxed it, it looked like in perfect condition. But I'm still a little bit nervous because it might just be an Anthurium that just doesn't like my home. I'm going to see with this one. I did decide to go ahead and get a bigger one. This one, I mean, I think this was 40 euros for one this size. So obviously prices have gone down like drastically in a year's time. I should have had the patience, but the Queen of Hearts was one I was wanting for years anyway. I think it was my wish list plant of the year before that as well. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I did have a good amount of patience. So I did go ahead and get like a more mature one because my one was just not doing anything. It's rooted nicely. His roots don't look the absolute best, but again, we're going to be taking care of these plants. I actually have a little bit of an update on my last unboxing from Casa Botanica. The Hoya vangiensis, I don't know the right way of saying it. It didn't make it. Like literally the next day, the stem was black. So there was already obviously rotting going on before because you guys saw those plants were quite wet, like too wet. I did end up messaging them, and they told me that within the first 30 days you're not allowed to repot a plant, which I thought was kind of, I mean, I kind of get it, but then at the same time, if you get a new plant, like, I don't know. I don't really know how to react. But they did, out of courtesy, I don't know if that's something that they standard do. I don't know. If it depends on how much you like spend on an order, I have no idea. But they did end up completely refunding me on that plant because, yeah, there was no saving it. It just completely rotten. It was black. Like, I even thought, okay, maybe I should try and do like just like a node cutting or try and cut it up, but it was, the rot had already set, and there was no ways that's from me repotting it. That rotting was already there. So yeah, that was a little bit disappointing because I really did want that one, but yeah. My daughter's having a mental breakdown again. It's like almost time to eat, so then she gets cranky. But yeah, anyway, so it was nice of them to do that. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update on those Hoyas. But yeah, that was a little bit disappointing because shipping from Casa Botanica, I don't know if it depends like where in the Netherlands it comes from, but it was like 10 euros for shipping, which is probably the most that I've ever paid for shipping. With plants.com, if you spend 75 euros, you get free shipping. And if you don't, I think it's $5.95. Like, it's not that expensive. But I always end up spending 75 euros anyway. So yeah. There was actually, was there one that I added? No. I came to that anyway. But yeah, that's a little bit of backstory of the Queen of Hearts and Casa Botanica. Even the back has got really pretty, like red veining, but it's like black. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And yeah, it does have a new leaf there. It does have a little crack, but it might still be okay. We'll see. But I'm very excited about that. Ooh, she's having a nervous breakdown there. And then the plant that I'm going to be focusing on in this video, because although this is an unboxing, I do want to, I know, I've got a rotten root. Yeah, so this is the Philodendron. It's a very nice size one. It is so stinking cute. I thought it, on the picture, I swear it was a plug. Anyway, this is the Philodendron atabapoense. And I've always wanted to grow one of these, but every single time I've seen one, they've always been quite big. And I want to grow this one from a baby plant. And plants.com have a little, I know, there's some rotting. It does have very nice roots. So yeah, it is to be expected that those roots, they will start to suffer because they want a bigger pot, even at the top. There's roots coming out. There's roots coming out the top here. Oh my word, yeah. But, oh, you can see on the latest leaf, like that dark purple on the back of the leaves. Yeah, I actually originally wanted this one instead of the Billy. And I ended up getting the Billy just because it was available at my work. Whereas this one was only available in like large size at my work. And I really wanted a baby one. But yeah, I'm going to try and grow this one in the plant stand. It's a very cute one. I just love the silveriness. I've definitely on like a silver plant kick. And the back, so like that dark purple. Oh, you can see it on this one as well. Like the dark purple. Oh, I love it. It does, if it's as vigorous of a grow as the Billy, I mean, I've heard that this is quite an easy one. But yeah, that silveriness, oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. So yeah, for this video, we're going to be focusing on this little baby. I'm going to set it up with you guys. I'm going to put it in my cabinet. And then yeah, I'll give you guys the next time I want to do like maybe like a 2-month update. I feel like maybe a month is just not long enough. Like we're already 3 weeks now. So yeah, I feel like 1 month is a little bit too short. So maybe around about the 2-month mark, I'll do like another update on this. But I can give you guys, you know, like a mini update and talk about some things that I've had to add, things that I've had to, you know, change. But yeah, very exciting. So we're going to go downstairs, uppot these guys, And I will do, should I do an update now? What time is it? No, it's time to eat now. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lunch break. I will pot them up with you guys downstairs, and then I will show you where I'm gonna put the atabapoense, and I might end up changing some things up because some of you guys have given me some tips because you've got this plant stand. So yeah, and a full update on how plants are doing. So let's go downstairs. Okay, we're in my potting room. I can actually show you the plants better here. I probably have already inserted a picture, but look how purple that is. That is azlanii. And I spoke to Mitch about it, and I'm going to put it in like an Alocasia mix, kind of like a DIY mix. Here you can see, oh, look how silver that is. It does have a little bit of damage here, but it's still quite soft, this leaf. But it's so cute. And this one, the dark phoenix, oh, so pretty. And then this beauty. Oh, it's black. Yeah, I hope that new leaf is going to be okay. But yeah, we're going to repot these. I'm first going to do Mitch's so that I can give it to him and he can put it in his cabinet. But yeah, it is in this like irritating net. It does like rip off quite easily, but the problem is it does usually take leaves with it. I'm gonna get scissors and like try and cut around the roots so that it's not pulling at the roots. Wow, I actually did it without breaking any roots. But yeah, that's the plug. This does seem to be quite dense though. I think I am. But yeah, I was able to get it all off without breaking any roots. I think that's like the first time I've ever done that. Why is it so, oh yeah, it's because the umbrella is like right here and it's cream color, so it's like sun is shining on it and it's blinding me. I'm going to turn you down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I was able to get everything off. I mean, like all of the netting. I would, however, like to try and get some of this, because this is just pure cocoa coir. So I'm going to try. What I have been doing is like getting a little bowl and letting it soak in there. Oh, there's a corn. Oh my word. But this is coming off very, very easily. It's only really when it's like hard to get off that you can do that. Okay, there is a corm here. But I am going to leave that. And I think that's all I'll do. I don't want to stress it out anymore. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Came off very, very easily. I will stick that in my bin. And then I've got this mix here that I've made. Well, This is actually the Alocasia mix from Botanica, and all I've done is I've added the chunky perlite from Planspectrum. I've added that in there. Usually I would make it a little bit more chunky. I would add more bark for me, but because this is Mitch's plant and he does have a tendency to underwater his plants, I have made it a little bit more dense. This is going to be going in his cabinet as well, so it's quite warm in there, so it will dry out a little bit quicker, but it does also stay nice and humid in there. So I don't know, I think for him this mix is going to work better for him. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little pot. Wait, I need to maybe, yeah, I'm gonna go ask him which pot he wants. Okay, so Mitch has chosen this pot. I have to say, it's a very, very pretty Alocasia. I think if he didn't want to try again, then I probably would have. I tried to save this plant a couple of times, actually, but I didn't make it. It was too far gone. So, the little baby is potted up. Okay, I want to I'm not going to be using that anymore. I want to do my Anthuriums. And for that, I will be using the plant scraper mix. Oh dear, I've got no more room here. Okay, let's have a look at the root system. Well, the roots are coming out the bottom. I'm just trying to direct it. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Oh no! Yeah, I did lose one leaf, one root. Oh, this one's a bit wet. Also just pure Paikakwa. Oh, flicking it everywhere. Oh, this is a little bit wet. Doesn't seem to mind. It's got good roots. Okay. Yeah, take it with. Okay, I'm going to take off the first little baby leaf and the second. So you can see, oh, that was the first leaf. That was the second leaf. But yeah, it's got nice aerial roots here, so I want to put them underneath the soil, so those leaves would have just died anyway. But it does. I mean, that was the third leaf, and look how dark that is already. So yeah, nice root system, very nice root system. And I am going to pot it up in a nice size. Okay, honestly I could go bigger, but nah, I'm gonna leave it for this and see how it does. I should just put this arrow mix in a bin as well. I find it amazing how chunky Anthurium roots are. Like, even the seedlings. Ooh, I could have actually maybe done that a little bit deeper. Maybe I should. Okay, wait. I want to do it a bit deeper. What is going on here? What the heck? I was wondering why it's not stable. I have to take it out again. Try and get this out. But look, there's like a piece of plastic. Obviously needs to be cut off. And it wasn't cut off. Yeah, it just needs to be cut off because not all of them have that. I'll just take a new one. I'll cut that off with a knife later. Now the aerial roots are submerged. Oh, it's so pretty. Looks good. I think I will be happy in there. And then the other Anthurium, the Queen, well, Queen of Hearts. Look at those juicy, I'm aware they're like pink, like reddish pink. That is so cool. See, mine never, I don't know, I do think mine was just a dud. I'm going to take off that little leaf that was going. Probably not the best time to be doing this because it is, you know, giving a new leaf. But I just want to get it in the mix that I know. It's coming off very easily. I know it looks like, it always looks like I'm looking, it looks like I'm being rough, but I'm not. I'm actually being very gentle. But it's coming off very easy. I don't think this was in this pot for very long, actually. But obviously, you know, they're in greenhouses. They thrive. I don't know if you can hear that. They've started working on the house next to us again now, the new build. Can hear a lot of drilling going on. Okay, oh no, I did lose some roots. That was probably my own fault. Okay, let's just throw those away. But that was it. I need a bigger scoop for that. Yeah, I mean it's pure cocoa coir, or cocoa, is it cocoa husk or cocoa, I don't know, cocoa fiber, but it looks very, very healthy. I could have kept it in there, but again, I'm not familiar with it, and I would rather just put it in a mix that I'm familiar with. So that can already go in a nice pot. Like, look at that root system. That's amazing. But what pot shall we do? Thinking I'm going to go for this size. What size is this? This is 16 centimeters. My battery's going to die. That's already quite, oh my word. Mitch would actually put that in an even bigger pot. I need to change my battery. Okay, I don't really have the option to go a size bigger. I need bigger pots. This is 16, and I think the size up from that is 24. That's like a bit too much. But anyway. Okay, I've had enough of digging in this dam. I need a bin. It's irritating me. Okay, got a bin. I think I was using this as a prop bin. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get more. I'm not going to do more than that. And then I can, yeah, it's so much easier. You got like a good mix. There we go. Careful of my baby. That is going to be so much easier. I have also actually been thinking about doing like the moss around the, you know, like the crown of the plant, because I see a lot of people doing that. But I have a really bad time with keeping moss hydrated. It's actually funny enough. I've been good at it in the moss poles, but it's just, I don't know. I struggle. I think I've done that once before and it didn't work because the moss just got hydrophobic so quickly. And I just wasn't on top of keeping it like moist enough. What's also nice about these pots is they are the anti-spiral, so they've got lots of drainage, but because of this in here, the roots will go back into the pot. Whereas if you saw when I took the pot out of here, you saw it was making like quite a clump at the bottom and it was spiraling. This is anti-spiral. So really nice pot. You can already see roots, but yeah, this probably could have gone in a bigger pot, but I don't have a big pot. So it's just going to have to be that. But yeah, beauty. I mean, she's so big. She's so big. I can't even. I'll show you them all at the end. I always show you where I'm going to put them anyway. And then the main focus of today's video, let's get rid of these little pots, is this one. So, the atabapoense. Oh dear, it's quite rooted. I don't want to break any of the roots. Yeah, no breakage. This does feel quite wet. See, the same thing is happening here with the spiraling. They like spiral on the outside of the pot instead of utilizing the whole pot. Whereas those anti-spiral pots, they will, like, you will get everything out of that pot because it directs the roots back into the center of the pot, of the mix. There are some roots here that feel maybe a little bit too wet. I don't think I'll water this one straight away. The Anthurium King of Spades also felt quite wet, but because I'm putting it in quite a chunky mix and it's got quite chunky roots, I suppose, I mean, it holds on, the thicker the roots, the more it holds on to moisture. So I could actually just leave that one. But yeah, it's got a nice root system. It's not as visible because it's a little bit finer, obviously, than Anthuriums. I could actually put this one in a bowl and just give it a little bit of a rinse. I think I will do that. Okay, got a bowl of water here. We can give it a bit of a clean, hey? Okay, I'm going to take these bottom tiny leaves off. There we go. I can see better now. They look good. I just wanted to see that there was no rotting going on. But it looks good. Looks good, looks good. So I'll give that water to one of my plants at the back here. Okay. And then, yeah, also obviously an arrowhead. So I will be putting it in an arrowhead mix. I'm gonna start with this. It could be that I might need to, I know, I just picked up the same pot again. That one's fine. Okay. Honestly, I never need to buy potting mix for outside just because I reuse the mix from the plants that I buy or rescue. I hardly ever have to buy any soil for outside. Voila. There is the atabapoense, and we're going to, wait, let me bring you guys up. So there's that one. I love this leaf. Looks good in its pot. And I'll show you the other ones. The dark phoenix. The azlanii, Mitch has already put that in his cabinet, but I'll put in some footage of where he put it in his cabinet. He has just quickly given that some water, and I think that one will just be happier in a cabinet because the best that it's ever looked, I mean, like the first one that we had, the best that ever looked was in his cabinet. So I think that's just where I keep it. It's one that stays quite compact anyway, so I think it will be happy there. And then last up is probably the showstopper, the beautiful Queen of Hearts. I mean, I can't get over this beautiful plant. It's stunning. Yeah, my one, I don't even think my one gave me a leaf that was this big, so, you know, maybe I just had a dud. Mitch has actually taken that one over. He's got his in his cabinet, and it is giving him a new leaf, actually, funny enough. But it's also looking off, like it's just, maybe it's just the genetics of that specific one. You know, it can happen. It can happen. But I hope I've got a good one here. Stunning. Beautiful. So yeah. Let's go back upstairs and I will give you an update and show you where I'm going to put this bobber. I might need to do some switching up in there, but I'll do that with you guys, of course. Because some of you have, two of you reached out to me on Instagram saying your plants are too close to the grow lights, they're going to bleach. And then someone else also commented on YouTube saying they also had this plant stand and to be careful because your plant's bleached. So I think I might be doing some changing up. But before I do that, I'll give you like a mini update on any plants that I've seen an improvement on. It's definitely like the perfect growing conditions in there. So yeah, let's go upstairs. Okay, so update time. So what I've done at the top is I actually took all of the prop bins out. They are currently here on a pile because yeah, they were getting bleached. I started to notice some yellowing and some burning happening, so I've took them out of there because I need to do something different. I'm thinking maybe just using one light because there is two on each, you know, on each shelf, so I don't know. I don't really know what to do there. The lights are so strong, but the problem is a lot of the plants that I have are quite big. Like, I mean, check out the cuttings. The cuttings are another story. They have gone absolutely insane in this thing. I have opened it now for you guys. I usually have it closed, but for the last couple of days, because it's been so warm, I've not really had to close it, to be honest. The conditions have been exactly the same as if they were when I kept it closed. Like even the humidity kept to the same, so I thought I might as well keep it open, you know? So yeah, the top shelf is empty. I need to do some moving there. Over here, I've got the Wilbur Graves and some Tequila Sunrise Hoya cuttings. Let's have a look in there. They're doing well. I can see some new growth there. And some nice juicy aerial roots. But they're happy. These are all little bins with alocasias. Oh yeah, it's a bit sticky because when I water, I feel like it like fries up so quickly. Oh yes, that there is a new one. I had to repot my Alocasia Lukey one and it had so many corms. So many corms. It had 11 corms and they're all sprouting like already. That's amazing. That is quite an easy Alocasia though, to be fair. I've got some more here that have not done anything. And over there, also some sprouting there. But they're sprouting a lot quicker than what they were before because for some reason this has not been a good year for Alocasia with me. And the corms are taking forever to sprout. And as soon as I put them in this plant stand, they started going absolutely insane. My cute little Monstera, this is one that I rescued from my work. Oh, what is this? I think this is the Anthurium mint. It's given me 2 new leaves. It's still unfilling. This one's already given me another one there. Very, very cute. But I don't know, with the Anthurium, the mint always, the leaves come out like a little bit deformed. I don't know what it is. The Melanocrassum is doing well, so is the Gigas here. Like, they seem to be fine. They haven't seemed to bleach at all. I've got 2 new leaves on my ficus. What is this one? Is this the Belize, I think? It's rooted very nicely. Oh my word. That was not there 3 weeks ago. It's rooted very, very nicely. And the Monstera acuminata has also given me 2 new leaves in those 3 weeks' time. So yeah, these plants seem to be fine. I think this type of height from the plants is okay. Like there's no bleaching happening on here. I need to come down, but I've got plants behind me. So the water propagations, they have just been taking off. I have never seen, oh wait, no, that's part of a Hoya. I have never seen this, the Philodendron markins, grow so incredibly quickly. These were cuttings that I took, I think I took this the week after I put this plant stand together. So that was 2 weeks ago now. And yeah, I've never had cuttings root so quickly. I mean, look at that. Or give me new growth, like as quickly as this. It's absolutely insane. The Scindapsus, which one is that? The Silver Splash. Look at that beautiful new leaf. It's stunning. This is one that I really thought was, oh my word, that's also new. Oh, wow. Oh my word. Yeah, this one was honestly struggling for quite a while. The cuttings were not doing anything until I put them in here. They've still got the same like root system as before, but the growth has definitely exploded. Oh my word, I only just saw that leaf. That's stunning. That's still quite, yeah, it's not bleached. That was, like I said, one that I really, really thought was going to bleach, but it's not. Same with the syngoniums. I thought they were going to bleach, but they really don't mind. My frosted heart has never, it's given me, this is a new leaf, this is a new leaf. It has not grown. It's got nice juicy aerial roots there. It has not grown as quick as it has in here. I'm actually thinking about just keeping it in here. Root system looks good. I do have to say I have to fill up the water reservoir. Literally 2 days ago it was up here. Yeah, syngoniums are, I feel like they are quite thirsty. But again, like no, I thought that the mottled would give me like all green. You can't really see in the lighting now. There's still mottled variegation on there. Let's just take that out so I can show you. Those are more acuminata cuttings, also doing really well. That burning was already there before. That was from underwatering. I didn't realize that the water reservoir was bone dry. So yeah, that was from that. But there's no bleaching happening there. That's just my own fault. These syngoniums are actually like touching the light. The white butterfly is also doing really well. Also not bleaching. Again, I think the height of those are perfect. The Syngonium Red Arrow, also one that I really thought was going to bleach, not at all. So yeah, I think I need to stick to this type of height that I've got. This is new. This was a rescue. I just took it out of the soil and I popped it in water because I didn't have time to do anything else with it. The pink splash is absolutely stunning. The pink is even more pronounced since I've put it in this cabinet, and it's growing a lot quicker than what it was before. This one's really exciting. Okay, wait. I'll show you this one first. This is also a cut. Well, this actually fell off a plant at work. What is this? Is this a Panatum albo? I think. Oh, look at that half moon leaf. That's so pretty. Yeah, it's doing really well. The only thing is I do have to clean the water reservoirs out a lot more. I've had to do it once already, and usually I don't like to do that because of the rooting hormone, but I keep a little bit of the old water in there just so that I'm not, you know, taking that hormone out by giving it fresh water. This is really exciting. This has never happened before. I see I need to change that water out again. Look at this. This is what's left of my Epipremnum and Joy. Yeah, I rotted that plant. Well, actually dry rotted. I forgot about it. But look at the size of the growth. I've never seen it do that. Never. Like that was it before, the size. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, so cool. My Maranta, I do see here, like a little bit of bleaching. But the Marantas, I've got the mother plants. Yeah, they are down there and they're doing absolutely great. So I think I just need to take the Marantas out of here. They just don't appreciate like the high highlights. The Brazil is doing well. This, what is this? This is the, what is this one called again? Silver band, that's what it's called. It doesn't seem to be one that propagates very easily because I had a lot more cuttings and they all died. But I have also heard that from the silver band. The mother plant is living over here and that's doing really well. Again, Marantas, I don't really think I need to keep Marantas in this plant stand, so I might take them out. And then the last propagation vessel is this here, also just pieces that fell off at work. Some of them are already dead, but yeah, I do have some new growth here. I think this is the, what is this? The Hoya pubera, I don't know. And then down here, yeah, I do have some bleaching happening here. As you can see, this is a Alocasia cuprea. It's like going pink because it's so bleached. So yeah, that's a bit too much. My Anthurium rocranums, they have literally just burnt to a crisp. So I need to take them out. That's just not, it's just too much for them. The luxurians seems to be okay, but that was a dud that I separated from my mother plant. I do have a Alocasia corm sprouting at the back there, so we'll see what that does. But yeah, I also have some new ones here that I've been, oh, that looks like it might start to sprout. That's Pseudosandriana. What is this? Longiloba purple. Oh, this is exciting. I do see a little bit of molding going on there. They still feel firm. Okay, that's fine. Here is the Hoya sigulatus. I know that this one will be absolutely, check out those aerial roots. This one will be absolutely fine in here. It sun stresses so beautifully. Here I have my bin with all my calistophyllus. I haven't seen any, like, obviously the algae, but I haven't had any, like, dead leaves or anything like that, which is good. Oh, I love that smell. I've got some prop bins here. These have not really done much, but, oh dear, that's dry. Oh, bugger, I might have left that open a little bit too much. I got a new leaf there on my Florida green, and it's giving another leaf. Also, it doesn't really seem to mind the high white, that one. And then at the bottom here, I've got all of my Hoyas, and they are thriving. Wait, let me sit on my bum. And try and not knock over plants. Yeah, so the one thing I have noticed with my Hoya is that I have had to water them a lot more frequently. Like, I can see that one has actually started to perk up. That's good. Oh, it's giving me new growth. Oh my word, this cutting has not done anything forever. And now it's finally giving me new growth. That's so exciting. This one as well. Oh, this one has also been one that's not done anything, and now it's finally growing. Oh my word. This is where I've got my Sarawak cream. Let's have a look-see. I haven't put it in here that long ago, no. I did cut some of the root system. I've got another little rescue here of the Astralis Lisa. The prop bin here of the Matildes. Ooh, I see new growth. I see new growth. Oh my word, I see a lot of new growth. Do you see? Oh my word. Oh, yeah, a lot of new growth. Oh, I'm so happy about that. And yeah, everything seems to be growing really nicely here. Just, oh, look at that flamingo dream. It's so pretty. And a new leaf on the Latifolia albomarginata. Oh, they're just doing so well. This is the Crimson Queen, which looks very similar to the flamingo. Oh, wow. Look at those roots. I took these cuttings from, my mom's got a huge one that she found at a garden center, and she said I could take some cuttings. Wow. Oh my word, that's a new leaf. Do you see there? Yeah, it looks very similar to the flamingo dream when it, like, emerges, but it's a slightly different pink. Slightly different. There's more pink here, and it's a different tone of pink. The Wayerii is growing very nicely. Oh my word, it's actually going insane here. This is all new. Oh my word. This is also very exciting. This is a cutting. Wait a minute. What is it? This is species Saba, but I'm trying to think of where this came from now. Yes, this is from my first ever one. I gave part of it to my mom, and I potted the other one up. And look, it's actually giving me a tendril. It's not an amazing rooter, this one, so I don't see any roots. But the fact that it's actively growing there, that's very exciting. The Sigulatus sun stress is so pretty. Wait, don't focus on that. Focus on this. The Croniana Super Silver this is the first time they've ever looked this good. Before, they were always wrinkled. So yeah, I have upped the watering, but they were always wrinkled before. And then here, oh, this is a bit wet. Look at those roots. Do you remember? I suppose this is also like a mini Hoya update from my series of Hoyas that I did. Oh my word. Look at that. That's amazing. That's the cutting that Kim gave me. Like, are you kidding me? Those roots. And then again, the species Saba is usually one that doesn't root that quickly for me. But look at that. I think that's the most roots I've ever seen. Jeez. Yeah, that was a good cutting. Thank you, Kim. That was a really good cutting. And then here, I need to do some zhuzhing here. This is where I've put the other bin of the, oh my word, look at those aerial roots. It's just been like next to the plant stand. But yeah, I haven't lost any leaves. They seem to be doing well. They love the prop bins. I know. I need to try and direct that. Go back. I'm just going to have to leave it like that. Yeah, I took these bins out. So you can see here, these are the regal shields. You can see that they bleached. But they only sprouted in the cabinet. So they definitely like the highlight when they are sprouting. But I should have taken them out a little bit sooner. And then I have some pink princess and some other ones, but I do see some of them might have died. I don't know. I don't have very good luck with propagating philodendron as wet sticks. Yeah, here you can see. This is a conosa. Some bleaching going on, so I took that one out straight away. And same with I should have known about this one. This one prefers lower light. Yeah, look, I've got some brown leaves, so I need to take them out of the, what is this? Scindapsus silvery Ann. So yeah, I took those out. But those are usually plants that I've noticed just like prefer lower light. And then, yeah, it's the next day, but yesterday we potted this one up together. I'm already going to look, oh, I need to water this. Oh my word. Do you see that? It's got like hairs on it, which means it's growing. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Haven't seen any dead roots. And the leaves have definitely perked up. So yeah, we're going to put this one in here. You're like on the prop bins. I've already got my tripod on here. I don't have my big tripod up here. Okay. So yeah, I think I need to do some zhuzhing, and I think I said to you guys that I was going to do it in the same video, but I've actually changed my mind because there's quite a lot that I want to do. The more I was thinking about it last night after repotting it with you guys, I was like, oh no, actually I want to do quite a couple of things. So I think I will dedicate a video to that, so it's not just like one super long video. And yeah, we can do some moving around because like the alocasias, the Hoyas are fine. I'm not going to touch this area. It's doing really well. I just think that I need to do something with those upper levels. But then again, that level is also okay. It's mainly this one here, actually, with the alocasias, that I think I need to do something else. That it needs to be further away. But then again, it's making me think that I think the top shelf, I'm just going to move that upwards. I don't know. I'm going to do that in a separate video with you guys. Probably the video after this one. I don't know. Or maybe 2 after this one. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do want to do a specific video for this because I do want to do some changing. But the one thing I'm not going to change is where I'm going to put this. And that is, I think I'm going to put it by the water propagations, because that shelf, like the height, or then again, I'm just going to talk you through it. So I've been thinking about putting my prop bins, because I have quite a couple in here, to put them on a heat mat and use a different light for them, because I feel like I'm wasting space in this plant stand because I want to put plants that are not like, I don't know, I feel like with a prop bin, you can put that on a windowsill and it will be absolutely fine. Like you know what I mean? So I think I want to take those out and really like utilize this like to its full. Because obviously I've had it for 3 weeks now. I've been using, well, I've had it for longer, but I set it up, unboxed it and everything with you guys 3 weeks ago. So I've kind of learnt a little bit more and learnt about how the plants are reacting. And yeah, you guys have seen, I do need to do some changes, maybe take like the Anthuriums out of here. But the one nice thing about this is because of the heat of the lamps, specifically if you put like, not obviously the bottom ones, but because of the heat of the lamps, it kind of, oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the humidity and temperature, that's right. It's like it heats up, it almost like serves as a double like heat mat for the plants on top of it. It's like amazing. So I want to utilize that. I do think the Hoyas would really appreciate that, but I think they would dry out even quicker then. And honestly, it stays quite warm in here. Yes, before I forget, part of the update. So temperature-wise, it has always been above the 28 degrees Celsius. I'll put Fahrenheit on the screen. It's always been above that. The highest that it's been, I looked on my phone when I was downstairs. Yes, the highest that it's been was 34.5 degrees Celsius, which is quite hot, which is also the time that I opened up because it was very, very, it was like 32 degrees outside. So yeah, it's going to, you know, be hot in here. And the humidity has never gone lower than 50%, but I do want it to be a little bit higher than that. So what I've done is I've added, I'm going to show you here. I've not put it on now because when it's open, I don't really see the point of using the humidifier. But I've got the cable here. I've got a little, oh, come on, man. I'm just going to plug it out so I can show you. It's got a very short cable. But yeah, I've got this little aroma diffuser that I think I bought this in Action or something like that. It was really cheap. It was like less than 10 euros. But I do like, it's got quite a, you open it like this. It's full of water now. Can you see it with the light? Yeah. It's got two settings. So if you press the button, so it's just got an on button. It's also got lights, but I never use the lights. If you press the button twice, it like every 30 seconds it shoots out, like it like puffs out a little bit. And it will do that for 8 hours long. And then it will switch off automatically. If you want it to like come out continuously, you just have to press the button once. And it does it for 6 hours, which is quite a long time considering it's got such a small, I mean, the water reservoir starts like here. You can see with the lighting at the back and I can fill it all the way up there. So I feel like that's quite good. And with that, what I do is in the morning, I switch it on. I fill up the water reservoir every single morning, just like in the bathroom here. And I put it in here. By the time I get home from work, by the time we put the kids to bed, which is 7 o'clock at night, I switch this on at 7 o'clock in the morning because I wake up at like 6:45. I brush my teeth and everything. And then usually by 7, I get the kids and everything like that. So then I will come in here, switch the lights on, fill this up and switch this on. And when I get home and we put the kids to bed at 7 o'clock at night, this thing is still running and it still runs until 10 o'clock at night. So that's a long time. That's longer than 6 hours. So I don't know why on the back of the box, when I unboxed this, it said 6 hours because it's still running. Maybe that's a different setting. I don't know. I know you can press the buttons and do different things with this. I don't know. But it's still on then. Yes, that's right. So it's not 6 hours. I don't know. But if the water reservoir, like I do notice, if I fill it up all the way to the top, I don't need to do it. But sometimes I don't do that. If I fill it all the way to the top, I don't need to fill it up again. And it stays on until 10 o'clock. And then if it's still, sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. It's confusing. But when we go to bed, I will plug this out because I don't like this is very cheap. And the plug gets very, very hot. It's just like USB. And when I pull it out, this is very, very hot. So I pull this out when we go to bed, just, safety wise. And I look then, the temperature is usually around about the 28s. If the thing is down, then it's usually above the 30. But yeah, I've been having it open because it's just been so hot anyway. But the highest I've ever seen the humidity is 85. Yes, 85%, which is pretty good. And this little humidity thing, it's just one that connects with like your phone. I think I could see on my phone that at night it would go up to 95% because obviously the lights are off. It still contains humidity, but because of the heat of the lamps, the humidity is a little bit lower. So when the lamps are switched off, which is at 7 o'clock at night, I'm going to switch it on because I will close later. What was I saying? The humidity, yeah, the humidity at night when we're like in bed, I can see it on the app. It's the highest it's gone is 95%, which is like amazing, amazing. In the morning when I open it up, it's just, oh, I love the smell of like high humidity, you know what I mean? And plants and oh, it just smells so good. So yeah, that's humidity and temperature wise. They're definitely nice and hot. I think in the winter, honestly, these plants are not going to miss a beat. They're not. I mean, it's not, they obviously go through their cycles and their seasons, but because this is such a contained area, I think they're just going to thrive. So yeah, this is the reason why I wanted to separate it, because I cannot shut up. And I know that if I now did all the zhuzhing, this would be an incredibly long video. So I'm going to wrap it up here. And I think maybe tomorrow or later on today, I will do some zhuzhing and we'll move everything around. But that's going to be a separate video. So thank you again to Spider Farmer for sending me this plant stand, for sponsoring this video. It's just, yeah, I've been absolutely loving it, experimenting with it. And you guys will see what I do with this in the next video, or a video coming very, very soon, because I do want to get that done as soon as possible. Because obviously the longer I wait, the more the plants are going to get bleached. And I want to set them up for success, you know. So yes, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Jacqueline, we need to do this. Let's just... Okay, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to pop it in. I'll show you where it is. And then I'm going to say bye to you guys. Okay, so this is where I've put it. I moved the 2 Maranta propagations and actually the Monstera Siltepecana also out because that one's not been doing anything. But that one's not done anything for like over a year. But yeah, I've given it like a little bit of space. So it's, you know, it's getting enough light in the corner there. I've not put it right in the corner just so that, you know, it's still getting nice light. But this is probably the shelf where it's more, the lights are more separated from the plants. Then again, I think it's probably about the same as the Hoyas. But yeah, I'm going to put it here and I'm going to leave it there because I'm not going to move this shelf. So nothing will change about that. But yeah, I think it's going to be happy there. So follow along and subscribe for the journey of this plant and this plant stand. Thank you again to Spider Farmer. If you watch this video all the way to the end, leave a little, I don't know if there's like a, is it like a test tube or like a jar emoji or something like that? If there is, leave that. If there's not, some type of silver emoji. Leave that in the comments. Let me know you watched all the way to the end. And if you did, thank you so, so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe along for the journey. I already said that. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave that emoji in the comments. I would really, really appreciate it. Let me know if you also have this plant stand, like what you would do. Leave it in the comments. Then maybe by the time I post the next like update on this, I can, you know, because I do listen to you guys. It is because of you guys that you said you need to do some zhuzhing, because I've seen early signs of bleaching and I can tackle it. So your comments are very, very helpful. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in my next video. Bye.